What's going down, genitals? My name is TheRagingWade, and right now, I'm actually downloading the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 map packs. I just got bored. I re-rented this game, which I broke. I broke this game. I destroyed it, and I have an idea for a video for Black Ops 2. You guys are going to have to wait a few months, but oh my god, is it going to be amazing! But yeah, so if you see some Black Ops 1 gameplay on this video, next video, or anytime soon, that's why. And I also uploaded the episode 1 of the You Mad Bro podcast. And yeah, I'm stopping with the self-promotion on it.com if you guys want some discounts on your supplements. So today's story, you can tell by the fucking title of the video, I got caught masturbating by a girlfriend. So I'm going to just jump right into this one. Yeah. Jumping right into the sex topics. Yeah. Or sexual-ish topics? The ish topics. Alright, so I had an apartment, which I say many a times. A lot of shit went down in this apartment. There's a lot of good memories, a lot of good times. And when I was there was a girl I was dating, off and on. It wasn't long-term, but it was sort of it wasn't serious, but it was reoccurring, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, shit was happening, but we weren't together for a super long time. So this girl was a coworker of mine, and I asked for a day off because leave me alone. Modern Warfare 3 had just come out, so I asked for a week off. When I say a day, I was definitely understanding. I had a week off to sit home and play Modern Warfare 3. I used my paid time off. I used my vacation time to play Modern Warfare 3. Fuck you. Don't judge me. I was 19 or 20, and I loved that game. I loved it. So I stayed home, and I neglected health and hygiene and just any and all social life that I may have actually had prior to that game coming out, when it did come out. I remember I got a traffic ticket, and I didn't care because I had Modern Warfare 3 in my car. He was like, you know why I pulled you over? I'm like, because you're trying to prevent me from playing Call of Duty? And I didn't say that. I would have been slapped for raising my voice at an officer. You dicks. I'm not a big police fan. I understand and I respect and I appreciate what they're here for, but I don't like the specific type of people who that typically are attracted to that general job. So, case in point, I stayed home for about a week, and I was ignoring texts. Just straight up. I was ignoring texts. I was ignoring phone calls. The lady would come over very briefly. We would chat, and she would try to kind of drop hints that she wanted me to turn off the game for 15 minutes. Let's face it, more like 4 minutes and like 2 seconds. It's about as long as it would take. But, you know what I'm saying. She tried to get some time in for herself, and I wasn't having it. So she would periodically just come over, and the lady had a key. She had a key to my apartment. And more or less, she would come over periodically every couple of days, just as force of habit, whether or not I said anything. But I hadn't spoken to her in about 2-3 days at this point in time because I was just this ridiculous. It looked like I was on a bender with like David Vonderhaar, JD 2020, Robert Bowling, Jason West, and Vince Zampella with like Amy Winehouse status, like coke issues. I was ghostly white. I was hungry. I was just like dehydrated. I smelled. I haven't taken a shower. I'm like, God, Lenny. Hold on, a game came out 3 days ago. I'm about to prestige again. Hold on. And it was disgusting. It was absolutely repulsive how much I had played that game off launch. And the lady comes over. However, what she didn't know is I eventually decided I was going to lay down. The game's on pause. I didn't turn it off. I felt like I was cheating if I turned off the Xbox. So I just kind of like went back to the menu, and unplugged my controller, charged everything, and laid back down in bed, and I couldn't sleep, which is weird because I had so much caffeine in me, but I was so tired that I thought I still would have been able to sleep. So, midday, this is at like fucking 1 or 2 in the afternoon, but I've been up for like 3 or 4 straight days without even having a nap. I'm dying. Like, seriously, I was like Elliot in E.T. He walks in, he's just laying there on the ground. Actually, funny story is a guy who made the noises for E.T. when he was like in the river and he was sick. The guy who did the sound effects, his father, he actually works with me, and his father is the sound effects. If you look it up, Gary Summers, he's the guy who did the sound effects for a lot of Spielberg movies. And he's actually, his brother, the guy I work with, is doing the sound effects for the new Wolverine movie, which I think is pretty badass. So basically, I lay down and I'm just like trying to sleep, and you, as men know, as men know, if you shake the little pork sword around a little while until it just kind of gets sick and just puts out for you, you'll get a little drowsy, possibly, if you're laying down. You get nice and relaxed, and you can finally sleep. So I start playing with myself. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to candy coat it. I'm sitting here. I'm going to town to the best of my decrepit ability. I'm hardly conscious. I'm hardly functional over my own body, but I'm giving it a go. And then my bedroom door flies open, and it's just this young lady, and she's like, "Oh my God!" And I'm just like, "Ah!" And I keep going. I shriek, and I kind of stare at her while I'm still just beating my meat. And she's like, "What are you doing? Put it away." I'm like, "No, I can't. I gotta sleep." And she doesn't understand. Women don't understand that if you jack off, then you're gonna fall asleep. You know? So the look of horror on her face. She opens the door, and she just hears, "Ah!" And she sees her quasi-boyfriend just playing with himself. And I don't stop. She starts like, "Say, put it away. Stop doing that. It's disgusting. You're such a pig." I'm just like, "Ah, I can't stop." And I keep playing with myself. And then she just kind of stops and stares at me with this very stern face. She had a very, very good, serious face. She had a big old ass. But she was a very serious woman. And she was just like, "Seriously, stop." I was like, "You want some? You want some? Come get some. Want some? Come get some." And she shut the door and left. But, I don't know, I guess it's a good situation when you get caught masturbating by your young lady friend, and, she doesn't really care. Just, I'll let you guys know right now, that wasn't the final straw, but that was definitely towards the end of our relationship. Hopefully you guys have a good day. I love you. Please leave a rating and a comment, and stay shiny. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware.